Hi guys, I apologise for looking a mess. I just really wanted to get this video out there to you, and hopefully you can hear me. My webcam microphones are not brilliant. I'm going to talk to you today about extreme anxiety and how to sort of cope with it. How to cope with it is, I'm going to say it's very difficult. I can't say it's the easiest thing in the world. It really is hard. If you're constantly thinking, oh, something really bad's going to happen to you, it's very hard to stop thinking about it. If the more you try and fight that, the more you try and fight the thoughts that you don't want, the more they sort of bite you on the backside and they come back to you. It's horrible. I can recommend therapy to you. In the long run, it's meant to help. Medication in the long run can help. If you've never heard of Rescue Remedy, it comes in like a little yellow box, or you might get the gums. You can get a spray one or gums. Spray ones basically stab some liquid on your tongue. It's meant to sort of help anxiety, and it's nothing like chemicals, nothing. It's just herbs, just made of herbs, and it's meant to help people with anxiety a lot, just to ease it off a little bit, because when we get anxious, we don't always have to be in a scary situation, do we? We could just sit on our sofas watching telly and think of a very scary thought, like, oh, I may have a heart attack, or something really scary like that. And the more you think of that thought, the more anxious you get, and you get all these horrible symptoms, don't you? You know what I mean? Chest pains, upset stomachs, the sickness, lump in the throat, shortness of breath, really fast heartbeat, sweatiness. Yeah, I get all that, and it's truly frightening, and it's truly hard to cope with. I get it every day, so and I feel for you guys who have it. I cry myself because I know how evil it feels, but I try and think of anxiety in a positive way, because the more negative I think about it, the more anxious I get. I try and think, oh well, it's just anxiety, I'm just feeling this way today because I'm having a bad day, or I'm just slightly out of my comfort zone. It will pass, and it can help me just feeling like that. Okay. Now, if you get like the really bad tense muscles from like chest pains or something like that, the best recommendation is seriously taking a hot bath, a really cold bath. It just relaxes your muscles a bit, because when we're anxious we get really tensed up. Seriously, our body's completely changed when we're anxious. It's horrible, I know. It's like a switch in your brain. Anxiety on, or anxiety off, you know what I mean? And I understand, guys, that coping with anxiety is extremely difficult. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. If I could actually zap it away from anyone, I would in any second. I mean, how to cope in scary situations with extreme anxiety is to stay in them. Best solution, seriously. If you actually walk out of that situation, you're making it harder to go in it the next time. It's called avoidance. Now, you don't want to avoid scary situations. If you're anxious about something, you've got to face the fear. Okay? Facing the fear is actually better. As sick as you feel, okay, and I know it's hard, I truly do, but as horrible as you feel, do it. Be brave and just do it. And tell yourself, anxiety is testing the way I cope in the situation. That's all it's doing, seriously. And that's not just the way of coping and thinking like that, like faking that is true. It is true. Anxiety is just a test to see how you cope in a situation that you're scared of, or uncomfortable with, or unfamiliar of, to make you anxious, okay? Now, I'd love to hear back from you guys who suffer, or maybe have a friend or a relative that suffers from this disorder, so I can help you individually. I'm here mostly every day anyway, so just send me an inbox or comment below. Seriously, don't be ashamed of having anxiety. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone gets anxious anyway, but some people just get it a lot more than others. Now, yeah, please just add me, subscribe or something if this helps you. Give me some subjects as well of what to talk about with anxiety, panic or depression, because I'm a bit clued up about them. I'm no expert, but I'm quite clued up on them because I've been through it all. So if you've been through that experience, you can tell people how it feels and how to cope, I suppose. in a way you think, wow, do you know what? I'm glad of having what I've got, because I'm glad of having what I've got because it helps me help others, and it actually makes me feel really proud of having to help other people out there have this. I don't want them to suffer in silence. Worst thing you can do with anxiety is keep it secret. It really is. If you talk to someone, it could really sort of like ease it off a bit, okay? Don't feel ashamed of it. If you have a stupid phobia, maybe, don't be ashamed of it. It's all part of being human, okay? We all get nervous. I'll be starting a new job. You get married, it can be a nerve-wracking experience, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm here to help. It is an emotional thing to talk about because you're talking about yourself and your problems, and it can be emotional, especially with girls. They go, but yeah, feel free to talk about this, guys. Panic and anxiety, male or female, I don't care. I'm going to help you individually because I don't want this video to last and last. I'd rather just tell you that I can help you. Just inbox me, okay?